Alright, good morning from Cottonwood Cove. Look what we got right off the bat here. These guys, they ran away and then they came back to see me. There's a whole bunch of them. Hey buddy, it's okay. Look at all the raccoons. It's okay. You are just ridiculously cute. My wife would be trying to kidnap you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's at least 6 of them. There's a whole family of them. Little babies right there. Oh my goodness. Alright, this is going to take a little bit longer than I anticipated, but if you know me, you know I'm crazy about animals. I'm pretty sure that they know when you're who is and who isn't going to hurt them. It's okay. It's okay. I'm like 10 feet from these guys. You are ridiculously cute. Look, he's walking right towards me. It's okay. Look at you. This is probably not the smartest thing I've done. Not even today. Those things will tear you up. They got great big long claws. And many, many teethuses. But wow, they're cute. Alright, anyways. Got off work at 3:30. It's almost 5:30. I want to be in the water by 6. I just got here, so and that took entirely longer than I thought it would, but you know, hey, had to do it. So anyways, I'm in compliance with the Lake Mead National Recreation and Filming Guidelines. Let's not worry about that. Let's just go find them boils. I heard that they were boiling insanely down here yesterday, so let's hope that happens today. I'm going to be off the water by 10-ish, depending on the wind. It's supposed to kick up this afternoon, but we're gonna be at least close enough to blast back here if I have to. All right. So, anyways, stick around. Here we go. 6:05 and we're in the water. The water is 78.1 degrees. It's cooled down. It's starting to cool down pretty good. So I'm almost to the tire boom. Come out here, jammed to my my hunting ground. So, and it's, I don't know, I can't remember when exactly sunrise is. Probably around 6:40 sunrise. Over that bridge right there. Right, the bridge that you can see right over there. Probably 6:40-ish. But it's not going to take me that long to get down here. I'm about to hammer this thing. Here we go. Alright, we're in the zone. Sun's coming up. It's 6:58. Sun came up over the ridge at 6:50. I was 10 minutes off. Fishies are starting to appear on the fish finder. I haven't seen anything that I would call crazy boil yet. I see some fish jumping here and there, but they're probably carp. I don't know. But I heard from a pretty reliable source they were boiling like insanity here yesterday. So I'm seeing them 32, 8, and I'm hearing birds. So things could be just about to get serious. And this is usually when I hook my first fish, it's right here. So I had one little bump way over there, but they're umbrella rigs, so you get that a lot. I don't know. Hopefully it's not like Lake Mead where it's every other day. I really don't know, but I would hate to see my streak end. That would not make me happy. taken me forever to find them, but I finally found them. I don't know if you can see the fish finder, but I just had 3 bumps right over here. I had one on for a couple seconds and I lost it, which tells me that they're just smacking at the ones that don't have hooks on them. But at the risk of missing a hit, look at that. This is the one they're hitting over here, so while I'm babbling, then it kind of watching, maybe you'll see it bounce. I had to run in pretty shallow to find them, but they're not boiling down here anywhere today. There. Yeah. Keep getting little bumps, little smacks here and there. They just aren't committing, so I might have to, once I outrun this cloud of them right here, I might turn around and go right back through it. Because I had some pretty good smacks in there, so if I can just get them angry enough to take it, they might start boiling right here now. I don't know. Fish, and I lost it. But that's all right, because there's a boil right over there. This is what I've been waiting for all freaking day. What just happened to my umbrella rig? I had 2. Oh, that's kind of unique. I had 2 fish on at the same time and it straightened both the hooks. Both the swivels. Nice. I know where I'm going. Right over there. It is. Right out in front of me now. Alright, I gotta get my stuff together here. It's gonna go down. I got umbrella rigs all over the place. I'm a mess. Streak is alive. I got a couple out of that boil, but I had a mess going on. I didn't record them, so sorry. So we're probably gonna get more because I got my umbrella put back together and I got it back out, and there is a freaking mess ton of fish down there. 38 feet of water, so I really gotta watch it. But that I had 2 on. That was a double, and they had to have been really good fish because I think those are 50-pound swivels, and it just completely straightened them. We're coming into a boatload of fish. They're all across the bottom. So any freaking second now. There's proof. The streak is alive, and I was reeling that one in, and this one got smacked, but he didn't commit. So those are pretty tough fish. They're all stuffed because they're feasted on shad. That one took the one I call the chandelier that I didn't have out for a while because they were taking the storms. But I had the storm out for a while and it wasn't taking it. So I put the big one out and it took it. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me either. But they're right in here. They're not boiling right now, but they're still here. I would like to find that big cloud that was sitting in this trench over here. I think they may have scattered though. I haven't seen them flare back up into a boil. I can only get into about 32 feet of water before I start grabbing weeds with umbrella rigs, and that's no bueno. But man, I would have liked to have met. That was my first double up on an umbrella. Holy moly! I would have liked to have met those 2 guys. They were, unless it was the same fish that grabbed one, broke that swivel, and turned around and grabbed the other one. That's probably what it was. 39 feet, gotta turn. I don't know though. I know the one I caught didn't have a chartreuse storm shad hanging out of his face, so I might be about to catch something. I don't know. Alright, they're starting to get smaller now, but look at how stuffed they are. I just had another bump on this other one over here. So that's probably 4 pounds. That's my guess. Not even worth weighing. And the last 2 fish have been on that one right there. So it's getting kind of banged up. I don't think I have any extra ones of these. I have more of that one actually. I gotta get some of those. Bass Pro Shop, or actually no, Big Hammer. There you go. So what they did is they kind of scattered. I got to get back into like 40 feet of water, but they're in groups. They're just smaller groups, and you'll see them stacked up. I just put a mark on my fish finder. You'll see them stacked up from like 10 feet down to 40 feet, just groups of them. So I got to kind of watch what I'm doing here, because I keep getting bumps over here. So that's the one over here is the double chartreuse storm, which did really good. Holy moly. I have none. I have 0 chartreuse storms. I lost a few of them today. That kind of sucks, but they're cheap, so it's not the end of the world. We're heading north. It's like an hour and a half past my time to be off the water, and I've worked a 12-hour shift. So I'm heading in at a thundering pace of 2.5 miles an hour. So we'll get there. All right, I'm done. I'm pulling in. I mean, it's noon. It's still an absolutely gorgeous day. There's no wind out here. This is just amazing to me. It was actually supposed to kick up. It was supposed to start kicking up at 10. It did a little bit, and then it laid right back down. As far as fish goes, they changed what they were liking right in the middle of while they were liking it. That was just amazing, because it was going storm shad, storm shad, storm shad, boom, 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 one after the other. I had the other umbrella rig out with the 2 big hammers on it. They weren't even touching it. I reeled that thing in. They quit taking the storm shads. I threw the big hammers out, and they started gobbling it up. The weirdest thing I've ever seen. Well, not that I've ever seen. I've seen some pretty weird stuff. Well, that was pretty weird. Anyways, you guys know what to do. If you like what you saw, I'm that dude floating around over there in the kayak. Like and subscribe. Check out all those Amazon links down there. There's all kinds of good stuff. If you would, I would appreciate it. It helps me out a whole bunch. Think about those channel memberships. And what do you want to see next? You want me to go back to Temple and try and see if they're still boiling over there? Catch another full metric ton of fishies over there. Here, I'll see Willow. If I do Willow, it will be tomorrow. I'm not going there on I'm not going to go there on a Saturday or Sunday. That's just asking for trouble. So, and it's going to be really hard for me to get motivated to get up tomorrow. So, I could do it tomorrow night, but that's if I went tomorrow night, that's just going to mess my whole schedule up, because I'm going on days next week. So, anyways, let me know. I'm kind of leaning Temple. I know exactly where to go here, though. I went too far. I went like almost to Catherine's Landing today, and I was coming back upriver, and I said, you know what? Let's pull into that cove and see what's going on. Let's see how deep I can get into that cove. I start pulling into that cove, and they start boiling. So that's what my buddy Darius was talking about. Thank you, Darius. I just didn't wait long enough on my way down, and I wasn't in shallow enough water. I was going downstream. I was in about 70 to 80 feet. I got into about 40 feet of water, and that's when I started seeing Percomondo clouds and stripes. And there's some good ones out there. Anything that can straighten a 50-pound swivel, that's a good size fish. Anyways, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the water. I don't know where. I'll figure it out. Have a great day.